This tutorial will prepare you for your lab by making you familiar with basic lab safety procedures. The topics you'll cover are listed to your left. In exploring the lab, you will tour a virtual chemistry lab, learning about many of the features. Welcome to this virtual chemistry lab. Part of staying safe is... Let's first take a look at the lab bench. The lab bench is where you will conduct the majority of your experiments. When handling more volatile, odorous, or flammable chemicals, you will be directed to work in a fume hood. Both your lab bench and your fume hood have a water source with a drain. Besides this, there are also several sinks in your lab. Use sinks to wash your hands and to rinse your glass. Now let's turn our attention to a very important but often overlooked part of the lab, the floor. You must keep the floor clear of book bags, purses, coats, and any other items your classmates could trip over while walking down the lab aisles. Because people will often be carrying glassware like beakers and test tubes, Sylvia is now well dressed. It is also recommended. Now that you're familiar with the safety features of your lab and it is also recommended that you avoid wearing synthetic fabrics such as rayon and polyester, which burn faster than natural. Now it's time to discuss a few lab rules and safety protocols that students like you, as well as professional lab. Number 1. Always wear safety glasses when working in the lab. Number 6. Point containers away from yourself and others when heating them or when mixing. Number 1. Always wear safety glasses when working in the lab. Now you're almost ready to begin your lab. Following the safety precautions mentioned in this topic and wearing the right. In this topic, you will respond to 3 lab emergencies. To do this, you will need to apply the safety material from the previous topics. Scenario 1. The sleeve of your sweater catches on fire. When you have a fire on your clothes or body, you should immediately either drop to the floor and roll or go to the emergency shower. Scenario 2. As you are pouring a liquid, you are bumped and the liquid splashes into your eye. If you get a strange substance into your eye when working in the lab, you should wash it out immediately. Scenario 3. While you're working in the lab, you hear a loud noise behind you. If there is ever a major fire in your lab, you should evacuate the lab through the nearest safe exit and shout fire to alert your instructor about the emergency. Scenario 3. While you're working in the lab, you hear a loud noise behind you.